what you think about when you're born into a fire. Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack.
Why, hello there. Greetings. What's up? How's it going? I am so tired. I don't know what it is. I've just been in full potato mode all day. But hellos, greetings. Greetings. How goes it? How was everybody's whole weekend now? I don't know. It's the end of Sunday, which means I have to work tomorrow. Ugh. This music is the Stream Beats rock album that I was talking with people about, like metal and rock last night, like A7X and like Atreyu and stuff. I'm like, oh man, I just want to listen to some like A7X now, and so I was, but I can't stream that. So this is what I got. Hey there, Urban Heat, and I don't know what it is, but the words, because I don't know them, keep catching my like brain and pulling my attention. But whatever. We're here. We're doing stuff. What we're doing is hanging out. We're just gonna chill. I don't really like. I want to play games, but I want to play like Genshin Impact or playing games, and I already did my Genshin Impact chores. So it'd just be me grinding domains, which isn't particularly exciting. Or running around grinding chests because I'm running low on artifacts. I need more garbage. Hi there, So I figured instead of that, I was working on my bot. Well, the new version of my bot a little bit ago. And by a little bit ago, I mean like hours ago. And then I watched both episodes of Attack on Titan, which were great. And now we're here, and I'm like, I guess I'll just keep working on my bot. I should work on my bot on stream. Hi, Sam. Also, exclamation point join. There's a raffle up. We're running random raffles while we hang out, and I work on the new version of Badian. There's M's welcome. Beautiful. If I win the raffle, I've got to gamble all. Sure thing, Sir Quay. Done. But yes, yeah. We're mostly chilling today. So, announcement-y things. There aren't really any new upgrades to Badiun currently, because I'm working on his new body. Kind of. It's gonna be a new application version of him because I've learned a lot of lessons in my first iteration of him in this software. So we're going to a new one. Hey, Urban Heat, Emily and Sam, each one. Body. Yeah, I mean, here, I'll show you, right? Like this, like his form, right? Like, Body doesn't currently look like this. This is a whole new thing I'm working on to, like, toggle modules and stuff. Sometimes it'd be like that. Right, so I'll show that more later. We'll get there. But yeah, his body. We're working on it. I'm working on it. Because right now, when I run him, he can only really toggle fireworks on and off. And I want to be able to toggle everything. And I need better controls over it. And I've got a better handle on how to handle a lot of that. So we're going to do it that way. So that's the plan. It's just a thing I've been working on. And it's like, I mean, not super exciting, but I figured random raffles hanging out and chilling while I work on this. I'm down to chat and program. So I think that's what we're going to be doing today. Other announcement-y things. D&D will be the 28th at currently noon Eastern. So that's 11 Central and 9 Pacific. Because those are the time zones I have to pay attention to. Heck yes, I've been writing all day and I'm exhausted, but I should really keep writing. I feel that on many levels. So we're going to listen to some rock music that I have the rights to stream while I dream of listening to like Ace of Exeter anime openings, but it's fine. This music's actually pretty good. I've been pleasantly surprised by it. But yes. So we're working today on Badiun's shell, his body, whatever we want to call it, right? The goal being, I want to be able to toggle modules and stuff on and off, and then I want to be able to control some settings from this window. Then we want to hit the button on the bottom right, and it starts the overlay, which is these lights up here. This is an overlay, right? It's all one thing controlled by Badiun. And I want a way to you can set it up and then start it, and then return to this menu. Right now, if I can't return to the start menu from Badiun in his current version, I can just close it. And if I do that, it sets everything up like back. It's a whole problem, right? Badiun's bot-e. Yep. I mean, you're not wrong. But he needs a bunch of upgrades because we've learned a lot working on him. And now we're improving him a little bit. So what I built so far, I built kind of today for this version. So the story of how we ended up building a totally new one is I started updating his old one and I realized, ooh, no, I made this spaghetti code. And it's not good. So I'm rebuilding it. I'm like, let me just build his body from scratch. And we'll go from there. So that's the plan. Random raffles are running, so you guys can get plenty of platinum. Yep. It'd be a good time. Let me drop some linky boys for some other people's. What was that? What just made those noises in my ears? What was it? Where'd that come from? What's the music that's playing? Stream Beats. The Stream Beats rock album. I heard really obnoxious music and I don't know where it came from. Really obnoxious noises. I'm afraid. What is that? Shift T is doing something? Discord? Excuse me, Discord? Oh, I think my control is force toggled. Okay. There we go. Yeah. My control key was hanging for some weird reason. Which was when I'm doing Shift T, to type Twitch, it was trying to create a private group. And then it was failing because I don't have permission to do that in this group chat. Let me write this, though, for people. Boop. But I found it. Gotta pop in, gotta go run. Have fun, Sam. I shall be here working on the bot. You are always welcome to return. Play with the lights. Okay, let me drop this here. There we go. And then I can get back to this. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna work in Unity. So the thing I wanted to build here, right, is I want to be able to put modules. I'm calling them modules because they're gonna be, modular, and we're able to turn them on and off. I want to put them in this thing called modules. And then when this runs, it's going to fill this list with them. It's going to make a little object for each of them that you can click on. That's going to fill out some details here. You can have an indicator light as to the status they're at. And then whether you check them on or not. And then we need to save all this data. Which I don't know how I'm going to save it yet. Super stoked tonight because I was able to schedule COVID. Nice. Nice. I still need to do that. That's on my list of adult things to do this week. I haven't quite gotten to my adult things to do because I just have been having a nice lazy Sunday. Okay. What is the data object that's going to store this crap? You don't need to be open anymore. This is a piece up here that's going to be the indicator for a lot of things. They're going to keep this across the panels. Right, so this won't always be the only thing that's up. We're going to have like a connect feature. That stuff. I had good luck with rural zip codes. Nice, nice. I've heard some less reputable ways to get in there. Apparently, I feel you can just walk in, they won't deny you. That's what I've heard. I've heard if you register in our area and like roll up to a bunch of places, it'll just work. Hi, Ali. Very well, Miss Jawbreaker. I wasn't slouching yet. Hi, Ali. How are you? We're making a new body for my bot. And by new body, I mean a dynamic configuration window because he doesn't have one. And it's a nightmare to configure him right now. And I'm building it in Unity because I want particles. Because Unity's particle engine is really good and I want to use it. I'm struggling with this data structure now. I should have done all the nitty-gritty things off stream before I decided to stream this, but it's fine. The need is high in Milwaukee City, but the rural folks aren't as inclined to sign up, so might as well. Hey, shh, get your vaccine. Yeah. Just put in a linked list. I mean, it might be. I find I can store data in binary, but it's easier for me to store it in JSON half the time. I'm concerned some of the more sensitive information will be stored in a binary file, but yeah, the Titanic. It's probably be in JSON. So, right? What are you storing? So, the way my bot works, right, is he has a bunch of modules I built for him. Like the lights is a module, the fireworks is a module, the raffles, the gambling, the bonk tool, all individual modules. In order to toggle them right now, I've got to go into Unity and into the code and like adjust things. They're all kind of spaghetti interconnected because I programmed them like I was a freshman, not taking the software engineering class, right? And not using my patterns properly because I was moving quick and fast at like 3 a.m. half the time. But I want to be able to put the modules in this little list and then them populate here and be able to like turn them on and off. Savage would be shaking his head. Absolutely. But now I'm using the patterns properly. I've learned my lessons and I'm going back and I'm just rebuilding this because this never existed before. Hi, Blackbird. Right. So I'm trying to store the state of each of these modules. And some of them are going to have more information. So like for fireworks specifically, it's got to know the ID code of the fireworks message, which is fine. So I need to store them and I need to connect them back to the modules, which I think I might just need to give the modules like a UID. Like I give them a GUID and then search by that when I load the data in case because the order is not going to be constant. I can't rely on that. I can't rely on the names always being the same. I might have to just GUID it. Goodbye, I'm going to watch a video. I say, good luck. Sure, I know, GUIDs are gross. They're useful, but they're gross. For those of you who don't know what a GUID is, what's the G? Generally unique? It's not it, right? What is the acronym? It's a unique ID. GUID. Yes, globally unique identifier. Okay. Greatly unique. I don't know. I've never actually had to define it. Good enough unique. Yes. I mean, that's basically what it is. It's a bunch of letters and numbers and a couple hyphens that like, this is a pretty unique number or ID. And it's really hard to get two of the same of them. Technically possible because it's mathematically random, but like super tiny chances. Saw a woman at the fuel pump spill gasoline in her arm and then lit a cigarette. The police arrested her for waving a firearm. Yeah, nothing is truly random, especially in programming. Trying to have half a chance at dating. You go, Em. You go. COVID's not going to stop you from dating. The only one who can stop you from dating is me. Oh, Eric. Some scared animals with the fireworks. I mean, there's the Minecraft chicken. Does that not count? But yeah, so that's my problem. I mean, saving this is a later step. I just want to be able to save and load preferences, basically. Because it's a useful thing to be able to do, so I don't have to check this every time. Okay. Where am I starting with this? Let's start the unload for the bot screen. Let's go there. Is Bodian a bit of bad boy? No, Bodian's just getting an upgrade. This is what we've been talking about, Miss Jawbreaker, where we were saying I need to build a better configuration system for him. Because my plan is to share him with people and let other people use him, right? And right now, I'd have to custom tailor each one per person, and I don't want to do that, right? If I am releasing software or just sharing them with other people, I really don't want to be 24/7 tech support if I don't have to. I would like to just put it there and be like, here, this is the current use. Take it if you want it. I am Bodian's pimp, yes. I'm going to use it in my stream, break it, and submit all the bugs. Yes, that's what I want for people, though. I'm going to head out because grocery store is calling. Have a good stream. Sounds good. And way to be a responsible adult. But yes, I mean, that's what I want, right? There are constantly weird bugs. I've also, there's some problems with the current Bodian, right? So one of his current problems is this. That didn't work.
NANI?
That did. Sometimes data packets smaller than 6 characters get lost. Not for every system, though. VIP never fails. It's 4. I don't know why. They're using the exact same event handler. They get the exact same data. When I'm not live and I test this, it works. It works every time. So there's something going on when I am live in the data packet that I can't see. Where like 4 of the modules I built just don't read them, right? And it drove me insane trying to figure it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pipe everything through the same exact handler. And by that I mean I'm gonna use an actual interface for modules that can read commands from chat. Right? So here, right? Let me switch over to the code. I built an abstract class, right? Which for some of you who know programming things, this is a class definition that cannot be created on its own. It's rules that everything that it inherits from it must follow. This is the idea that it's like a polygon is an abstract class, right? If I told you to draw me a polygon, you could draw a bunch of things, but none of us would ever call it a polygon. If I told you to draw me a rectangle is still a polygon, but you have more definition of what to do, right? And this way I can find some rules, like, like I wanted to initialize and then connect to the bot, which would do a bunch of things. And then some activate and deactivate mechanics so that I can make sure everything works the same way. I'm gonna make a couple interfaces as well that we can do later. That'll be for like can use commands, or I guess it should really be I commandable, which is just the way it's written usually. You start using your empty computer. I started setting it up. This is probably going to be a tomorrow me problem some more. I have it mostly set up. I need to run a bunch of tests this week and make sure I'm happy with it. Yes. But yeah, we're bringing out all the actual patterns. Don't ask me if they're the big 6. I don't know. I don't know which patterns are in that list or not, but we're using them all. Okay. I had a great train of thought before I started streaming, and it's all gone out the window because this is what happens when I program live. Me either, TBH. I do them for the test, and then we're gone. Knowing which patterns are in the big category of the big 6 is not useful to me. Knowing how to use a proper facade pattern, more useful to me. I'm a Google what the big 6 design patterns are. Yeah, I've got a book back there that's like game design patterns that I was reading the other day. But okay. So what needs to really happen here? Should the modules belong under body unit? They might need to belong under body unit. So when I say belong under, what I mean right now is these modules, right? These don't need to be here. They don't do anything. It's a test module I made. It's got some base properties, and it just holds a count for now. And they exist under this modules thing, this module handler, which will probably be called module UI handler because this is misleading, which creates the objects and puts them in this list. So you'll see there's only one of these guys here now. So if I hit the start button, we'll get one in this list, and we'll get one that appears here. And I can click on it, nothing happens, and I can check the box. If I check the box, it becomes active. And it's gone through initialization, so it's initiated. It should be initialized. Let me fix that real fast. Nope. Initialized. Bam, bam, bam. Should I have just hit the refactor button? Absolutely, I should have, but I am what they call lazy, and I didn't even show you guys what I just did, so it's fine. So that's initialized. Beautiful. Because that'll be our the check. So when it starts up, I need to load our configuration files. And then I need to initialize all the modules and all of the other systems, right? So our color palette's going to be a system. They did a Wellerman cover. Yes. Of course they did. Of course they did. How could I be such a fool and not anticipate it? Okay, what I'm kind of thinking needs to happen is I think once this thing creates them, it needs to pass the modules to body in. That might be what needs to happen. No, that makes it a nightmare to test. Design problems. I'm just gonna bob to the Wellman while I think this through. IRP today, I mounted and rode a big fucking black monster dog. Couldn't control him, so he bit me and threw me off. I stared there 2 turns. Nice. We have in our D&D game, they've mounted a couple of large monsters. I blame the 2 of them who play a lot of Monster Hunter. It's been great though. And with 1 HP, 1 HP still alive. Yeah. So this is an important piece. You could be a prefab. That controls the transparent background for the overlay. Which honestly, I want a transparency toggle. So let's make one up here. State panel. Like a toggle. So I can control this. We're gonna, I mean, that's fine. Label drop U. We'll use TextMax Pro because it's prettier. Transparent background. Let's get in here. You're gonna auto size for me. Oh, this is the instrumental for the song we listened to earlier. I see. I see. Okay, line up a little better for me. Okay. I don't know if this is going to stay here, but it's going to go there for now. What do I need to do here? What do I need to do here? Let's go to this guy. Nice, nice. Here, this is the nittier grittier code. Disappointed I can't run my faucet in my new kitchen island in Animal Crossing New Horizon. Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't played Animal Crossing in a hot minute. My house is going to be full of cobwebs. And bugs. As a great man once said, I'm sorry, little one. Yes, no, it's full of cockroaches. Yeah, no, it's full of cockroaches. Do I want to put this in this function? I don't think I do. I think Bodywood might need to have it. Can you go? Is this fine? Is this okay to do? I think it's fine to do. Okay. Nunny? Hello, Lestat. How are you? How are you? Okay. Public game object. Transparency handler. You need a public function. It means accessible by anybody. Toggle. Transparency. So you're going to take a toggle, which I need to tell you how to take. I'm Groot. How are you? I am pretty good myself. Hi, Groot. I'm tapped. I'm just like tired and potatoey today, so I didn't want to like play a lot of stuff or host things. I've been in this Valorant-y mood, but I don't want to solo Valorant. And honestly, I don't love streaming it. Because I feel like I'm either not paying attention to chat or I'm not paying attention to the game. Did you stay up and play games? Maybe. But then I slept in. Why did you name me this? Why? Why? Oh, Lestat. There is somebody named Lest in here yesterday. I mentioned, oh, we have somebody named Lestat. And he's like, oh, like the vampire from Interview with a Vampire? I'm like... Yes. Yes. It's a great moment. Great moment. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're going to toggle the transparency. So we're going to get the state from the toggle. And I'm going to say transparency handler dot set active state. Okay. We have that now. What's up, painting crew? How we doing? How are you doing, winning? I am doing pretty well myself. Okay, we're gonna start you checked. We're updating Bodyoon's body. So now if I click this, nothing happened because I never told it what to do with it. There we go. Okay. Now if we test it, we toggle this. It would help if I told it what to do, wouldn't it? Okay. Go to Bodyoon, toggle transparency, take yourself as a toggle parameter, pass that in, and ta-da. What do accepted do? Read your mind. Are you being a GF? What? Nani? This thought has an imposter. The thought does have an imposter. Oop. There we go. That worked. So now you see when we check this off, it will no longer be transparent. I'm actually really curious how that works. We build and test this. Remember, because a lot of women think men can read their mind for some reason. 90 fireworks set? Not yet. Fireworks overhaul is on the list after some of this stuff. Oh, I can't click on that. Also, it's totally broken scale-wise. Oh. Okay. Men can barely read their own mind. What a joke. I mean, not wrong. You're going to scale this way. You're going to do that. I think that should get me the better effect of what I want. So I just changed all their anchor positions so they actually stay on the side of the screen they're supposed to be on, and they scale accordingly. Problem is you can't click on Bodyoon. All this goes right through it. I know there's something I have to do for that. If you want to gotta know things, you tell them. If you want anybody to know things, you tell them. Communication, guys. Communication. Finally able to get away from the phone. Hello, Iagra. Welcome. Feet pics? What? No. We don't do that here. What are we doing with the Bodyoon? Well, I've been building this new system. I'll make a few more of these real fast. I'll just show you. I wanted to get rid of this background here. No lighting. There we go. Okay. So we're working this new system for Bodyoon, right? Where it loads up the modules in this little thingy. This is actually a scrolling box. So if we had more of these than fit in here. Hello, I am normal human person, Uwu. Hello, Weaver. I call sus on that message. But greetings, how are you? How's it going? Welcome. Yeah, so I'm gonna make it so you can toggle to the transparency, which is hard to see. It doesn't do anything on this view, of course. And then I want to make it so you can check which modules you want on and then start the overlay. Right? And then these are going to be able to click on so they can come over here and do things. And when they finish initializing, they change their module colors. So all of that I'm building so that we can have an actual configuration window. Because it doesn't have one. Peyton can't give Pete pics. He has to protect me from the awkward thing. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Tom can never mend careless whispers. This is true. I want no feet, but I accept all other body parts. Thank you. Preferably I can. No. Good school's been knocking me around. I'm sorry, Weaver. But it be like that sometimes. It do. I'm sorry. Yeah. So that's what we're working on. We're working on making this. So this is entirely separate bodying. This is entirely independent of the one that is currently running. I'm building this piece from the ground up. We don't need that anymore. That was an old. Because I felt like I needed to. But here, like, if I do a bunch of these, right? We have a ton of modules. This will scroll. Very pleased with that. And also, of course, use the scroll bar itself. Or you can click and drag in here. Pretty good scrolling system. We do not need all these, though. Okay. Transparency handler is going to be a problem that I can deal with later because it's not important. We need to load a configuration file when Bodyun boots up. Okay, Bodyun. Let's see. We need some configuration stuff, and I'm going to break this down as a structure. Path data? It's going to hold... I'm just going to call it path. No, it's going to be called path data. We're going to call it path. Okay. It's going to hold within it a data directory, a config directory, string, config, file name. Is that all I need for now? I think that's all we need for now. Okay. This should be a singleton. Which means up here we're going to go public static bodyun instance awake. If there is an instance already, destroy this. Otherwise, the instance equals this. Bam. Okay. So what that does is it says we can only ever have one of these. If there are two of these, if one already exists when we do this step, destroy this one. We only ever want to have one body. And this would be a reference that everybody else will be able to get to it from. Okay. Now, we might have to use awake here. So, the way Unity works is there is an order of operations to their default function names. Awake will happen at the very beginning of the scene when it's loaded in. A scene is this thing. This is a scene. Enabled will happen when the piece is enabled, which I believe is after the awake step. And then start happens once everything's woken and enabled, we run through starts. So if I need things to happen before anything else starts, I need to put it in an awake, which is what we're going to do. You know what? Let's actually... Oh, we don't need to return here. I'm going to be safe, but I'm pretty sure that the destroy step just clears it. Let's set our singleton. I know this is the not exciting body in programming. I'm sorry. That's why I'm running the raffles for you guys. Okay. So we'll do that. Singleton set. Load files. Yeah. Is there any reason I would ever call this from outside of Bodian? I don't think so. Don't return anything. A private function means only this script can call it. Void means it returns nothing. Load config file. Actually, no, before I do any of this, I should actually do private bool validate validate paths. It's yelling at me because it's not doing anything yet. I'm just gonna go up here real fast. I'm gonna do validate paths. Bool past equals we also need to go like this. Public path data paths. Okay. So now, I think I need system, right? Let me double check this real fast. Got to Stack Overflow the right question, of course. System.io. Okay. This is why I check. Okay. Why do you want to destroy stuff? Because I only ever want one copy of it. So what we're gonna do in our validate's a bad name now, but it's fine. We're gonna return true at the very end of this. Directory path is going to be paths.datadir. So if that doesn't exist, we're going to create it. And we're gonna do this again for the configuration directory. Okay. So my problem is now the validate is poorly named. This function is named wrong. Because we're not validating anymore. We're creating validate or create paths. So this needs to be, well, it doesn't. So function names do not need to be named anything. Because it's better design, prefer to have my function names say exactly what they do and not be misleading. Is this going to require an installer, or can I put this anywhere on my disk? You can put this anywhere in your disk. That will be the plan. Should host this baby? What do you mean? Host what? This is a client-side piece. Because this is going to be a user configurations. This is your personal configurations and the data on your system. There will be a hosted component eventually that I'll need to build. You can fuck with people, put fun names like Doom or Melting Pots. Cool. I kind of don't like installers. I prefer something portable. Yeah. This will come in a zipped folder, a zip file, that you will just extract where you want it as a folder. It'll have the Bodyun executable file and a couple like files that just it requires to run. And then when you run it, it'll create anything else it needs in that folder, and that folder can be anywhere. It won't care. So these directories, right? They're gonna be local, or so they're gonna be relative to Bodyun. Any priors like I saw one that required Adobe Air, and I'm like, man. The only requirement for this one right now is it's Windows, because I don't know how to do the transparency on not Windows. So I'm not gonna be able to make a Mac release for this or a Linux release for this yet. One day I'd like to. That's the only problem that I have with it is the transparency system, because I'm using Windows libraries. So once I figure out how to do that, we're good. I can do the build. I don't think there's anything else that is Windows specific in this. But that's the only prerequisite right now for Bodyun, is he must be one on a Windows system. I don't know if I want to check the files. I don't know if I want to create the files. I mean, I do need to create the files that they're missing eventually. I don't know if I want to do them in this step. We're going to not do it in this step yet. Okay. So, now we swing back over here. We go to Bodyun. Oh, one moment. I forgot an important part here. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to say system.serializable, which means that this can be reduced. Oh, hey, a raffle. So now we come back here, we reload, and now we will see our little data object for paths. Data path is going to be data and config. Config file name will be Bodyun config. We're going to call it JSON for now. It might not end up as JSON. Okay, so now we open this in Explorer. You guys won't be able to see this, but I can see this, and that's what matters for me right now. Yeah, when I run this, it should create the config and the data folders. Yes, beautiful. They exist. You guys just have to trust me on that one. Ooh. I forget what I called this. Darn, I need to fix that. I forget what this is called. I can find it real fast, though. Projects, Bodyun. I don't even know to get. I don't even have to go into builds. I can just find it here. That's right. I made you a data directory. It is called monthly win. No, yeah, it has to be specific. There I go. Iagris still holds the monthly win with a total of 106,000 in one go. Yep. It hasn't been beat. Yes, Iagris also holds the record for monthly loss with 1,266 in one go. Those gamble alls be like that sometimes. No. That's just how it works. How it went. Yeah. It just be like that some days. It do. Remove the width. Also, it shouldn't be records. I mean, there's a bunch of things with the record module I need to fix. I just want to make it one day. Yeah, he had a long streak, which is the thing I want to track, which we're not currently. Although, don't worry. Because Brooder holds a much higher title. It's Horses coded. Horses is not coded. Horses is on the back burner until I fix this. I started working on Horses, and then I was realizing if I just keep adding modules in the same way I was building them, I'm just going to run into more problems to fix later. So I decided to stop and then reassess how I build my modules to make everything better. But okay. Okay, so yeah, it is unfortunately the smart thing to do. We are now validating. Validating is working. What's this? This is the loader for Bodyun. Yes, this is what would make an iteration that you could use. Yes. Because right now, Bodyun in a few places is hard-coded to my system, which is not... I mean, it's fine for me. Not good if I want to let other people use it. Yes, we are still pre-alpha. We are still very much pre-alpha. When you get it, you'll probably have alpha. Yeah. So what we're building now is the way to load data into, or to load Bodyun up, right? The steps after this, I need to build a way for you to... I mean, what are you coding right now? That's exactly what I'm coding. I'm coding the Bodyun's startup himself right now. So what we're doing is we're saving a configuration file somewhere. We just made sure we validated the directories existed so we can get there. The next thing we need to do is we need to actually get the data. So I need to load and I need to save this. We're gonna make it load, or we're gonna save. And we're just gonna debug log loading config file. Saving config file. Bam. So I can make sure it works. All right. So we'll call this here. See, my problem is if we don't have a config file, we can't save it yet. I mean, we can. We can eventually. What we need now, system serializable, public class, config data. All of the data that is going to be stored in our config file is going to go here. The real simple stuff is channel name, transparency. I think that's really all I've got right now, actually. Now I'm clocked out. Nice, nice. So we're coding up Bodyun startup logic right now. Because I have code for everything else that kind of like works, right? Bodyun startup logic that he currently has is fine. What I'm doing is I'm rebuilding it. So that when he starts up a little more intelligently. Oh, I see. There's just the one album they have. Okay. Well, we start the album real fast, and then I'll put some other music on. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense, Iagra. Okay, so this needs to be... Is it path? Exists? No. There we go. File exists. Paths dot configure plus paths dot config file name. If the file exists, we can load it. else debug.log warning file does not exist. Okay, let me do this then. String file name. No, it's too big. There we go. Because we'll use this a couple times. The second we use something more than once, it gets a variable. 40 hours of bandwidth I can flex however I need, but I prefer to be in a certain times and days and times. This few human shell doesn't always permit that though. Understandable. Okay. JSON utility from JSON, what we're going to use later. I think it's just a string, right? Raw config data equals file dot read all text. We'll try that. And then config data from file equals JSON utility from JSON config data. So it's going to read the JSON. It's going to try to write it into that format we have up there. JSON is JavaScript to object notation. And then we actually need a config file ourselves. We need somewhere to put it. Configuration data. And we're going to assign it. Bam. Okay. So that works. Now we need, well, hopefully that works. We'll test it in a minute. Now we have to do the opposite, right? How do I do that? I've done it. Okay, so we're going to put our data. So we're going to go file name, right? Call it raw config JSON. It's going to yell at us because we don't have any of that yet. String raw config JSON equals, what you call it that? Ben, you consider coding a Jackbox game? I don't think it's that easy. If I could mod and make my own Jackbox games, we would probably be doing that. But I do not think it's that straightforward. I do have plans to make stream-powered games. I do. Ooh, new raffle. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, no, I do have plans for some stream-powered games to build at some point, because I think some stuff like Ultimate Chicken Horse, Choice Chamber, and games like that are also really fun. Yes, I need to do. I've learned a lot about animations recently. We're gonna do some better ones. When we do that, we're gonna make better light animations, because I want these stars to twinkle. JSON utility to JSON. Yes, that's it. That's it right there. Okay. This might actually just be it. If it doesn't exist, save a new one. And then load it back. Let's try that. I don't know if I like this method. Hey, I won some. To do reevaluate this pattern. Okay. So now, shakes head. It slashed me. Right. So now if we click here, you're gonna see we have configuration data. Wait, what? Oh, they're not public. Duh. Like, why can't I see it? There we go. I fixed it. There you go. There you go. Fine, I'll gamble again. Must be rigged, right? Say Padian, or you know. Let me show you that this works. So let me do make a context menu for this real fast. I made a context menu controls for them. Okay. So now we start. Fail to connect to body. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Loading configuration file. File does not exist. So we saved it and then we loaded it back. We got it. Okay. That's right. This warning is appropriate. It doesn't exist now. So I'm going to make one. I'm going to say we're going to connect to my stream. We're going to have transparency on. We're going to save the configuration file. Now, when we boot this up, this should auto-populate with my stream and that on. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got it. I could show you this file in the code over here. We can open it up. It is in config, body and config.json. We just made this file. Format the document. There we go. So you can see under the stars, right? Padian and transparency is true. So we have this data saved nicely, and we could edit it manually if we wanted to, or not. Okay. How do I need to do this now? So that's that bit. What we now need to do is we need to store the state of these things. Right? So whenever we click this, we are calling a function over here. Base module, activate module, and deactivate module. Oh, no, we're calling the module panel element toggle module. Okay. How do I want to go about this? This is what's getting called there. We want to then immediately save our config file. So we need to pass this data to the config file. We need to save it. Problem is, they don't have an easy way to get them back. At least not in duplicates. I might just have to check for duplicates. That just might have to be what I do. So we have module names, and for all intents and purposes, module names should be unique. There should never be two of the same module, right? So you'll see module names here. We got test, test 2, test 3. So I think we just need to go back to the code. And I think those should be unique. So the module handler, when you add it to the context, we need to give a list. Module names. So now when we add to modules, we're going to add to module names. Do the end step here. We're using this twice, so we're going to pull this out. So we're going to get base module, module, and it equals that. Oh, oops. Module, logic. It should be called module object, but it's fine. Oh. Nope, I see the problem. I see what I'm doing here. Okay. I coded this an hour ago and I'm already off. I already forget what it does. It's more than just that. It is in the module element. Can I get your name from here? Did I make that? Get object name. I did. I did make it. Sometimes I think I had. Yes. Module panel element. Module panel. What's that? There we go. Now modules, add module names. Add module panel.get object name. Bam. Okay. Now we should have a running list of module names in addition to our list of actual module objects. It didn't work. It didn't work. Why didn't it work? Get object name. Return object name. Object name is never set. Yep. Yep, that would be it. I'm going to use this as the object name. Okay. There we go. Okay. Now that that's fixed, I think we'll be fine. Because we never set it. So now we should see module test 1 or test 2, and test 3 appear. Okay, good. Good. Next, we hop back over here. And we say, when we load this up, the trick is I don't want to actually do any of this until we confirm that we don't already have it. Oh, no, actually, no, this is fine. This is fine. Okay. String module object name. Okay. Is this boy. So now, if module names contains that name. So if it's already in the list, let me just finish this else condition here. There we go. Okay. So if it's already in the list, then modules.remove at modules. Oh, you know what? No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to add it here at the end. And I don't want to check the exact objects, which is what this is holding, because they could be different objects, or they could have the same module. But we don't want the same module. Okay. What I'm going to do is going to do destroy module element. I think that works. So we just created one and we added it. And we go through all this and we say, oh, hey, wait a second. We already have one of you. Delete. That is definitely not the best way to do it. But that's what we're at right now. Right. So we're going to say, we're going to make this guy down here test 3. We'll make him another test. So there should only be 2 in here. Yes, it worked. Okay. So now that we've added into the context, we need to let body know this module exists. We have its name. And I think actually, now that I'm thinking about it, we need to change, where we get these up here. Just need to be the module name. Yeah, if I change the module name, all config is going to get lost anyway. Nah, let's do public string ID. And this is going to be Module dot ID. Okay. So now, as long as I don't change the ID, we're good. It's a little misleading now that it's names, but let me refactor it. Where's your easy route? Oh, I don't have it set up on this computer. Oh, rename symbol. There we go. Are we a big D or are we a little D style here? We're probably a little D. Yeah, we're a little D. Object ID. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now if we have two of the same modules, we drop one of them. Don't mind if I do. Get in on that raffle. Okay, we're back to the instrumental. So let's grab... What else we got? Try this one. There we go. Sorry, I swapped music. Okay. Your ID is 0. Your ID is 1. Your ID is also going to be 1. So it no longer cares what the name of these are, as long as their IDs are different. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do... Victory is mine. And there it all goes. Is it though? Is it? It wasn't. It wasn't. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to set this. I'll set the ID of the module myself ahead of time. These are all going to be like this, but it's fine. This way, we'll never get the duplicates as long as their IDs are different. I'll make that one slightly different. Make sure that works. Okay, okay, we have two different ones. I like it. This one was not initialized. Good, good. We can go a step further here. We can delete the game object. Did you get so much in such a short amount of time? I have no idea. Did you win a raffle? That'd be my guess. Yeah, get rid of the module. Bug, log, warn. Duplicate, module found. ID. Module. Object name. There we go. Okay. So we'll warn out if there's duplicates for my purposes later. And we'll delete it. Okay. Been AFK in my last gamble all where I lost it all. Sister phone. I thought I'd just have a few hundred. I don't know. Okay. So we need to let body know this is created now. Okay. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. Because I can only really work with primitive data types. So I can't get too crazy with it. Cirque. Yep, this Jawbreaker. That hasn't been used in a very long time. It's been a while. There's a jump scare ability with Platinum that sits hidden within the Stream Elements shop. Cirque has not forgotten. He got us. That was pretty good ice cream. You guys are jerks. Jerks, I say. Cat, there is Kappa. How do you do it? You don't. You don't do it. You don't. Also the Jenny chat. Okay. Okay. Which I need to build that into Bodyun. That's a Bodyun thing that needs to be built. How on earth am I storing this data? It's just gonna be a bunch of... No, they need to be objects. I think I could do this. System serializable public class module config data. Public string ID. Public string bool. Public bool enabled. Yeah, I can do this. I'm gonna do this. This works. Public module config data. Modules. Bam. Okay. This is all we need for now. This is the basics. When we load config data, we need to pass that data into... Yeah, no, you can impersonate. Impersonate away. We need to pass that data back into the module handler. Oh, I hate how interconnected these two are. They can't be this interconnected. I mean, they can be. They are.
You had a doppelganger. I actually recommend doing a tweak to see the session mostly. Smiley face. Iagra. Night all. Smiley face. Iagra. Nanny. Iagra. Poop jokes tend to not fly. Yeah. Iagra.
It's true, they usually
Orc is
land
too
short.
much of a tier.
Okay. So when this is done, adding them all to context, we initialize them all.
Miss underscore jawbreaker. No
I think this is
dick
the
pic.
problem here.
Miss underscore jawbreaker.
Excuse me?
I was selfish once. On accident XD. Miss underscore jawbreaker. You're younger than me XD. Miss
Regular.
underscore jawbreaker. Tell yous.
Tell yous?
Miss underscore jawbreaker. A basketball is round.
Insightful. A basketball is round. Ugh. This is annoying. Banyun is indeed learning.
Hashtag no tainable. Sirki, work
Not an enabler.
together. Dafig. Sirki, I can't write anything.
You can't, you're not allowed.
Sirki, Riley is in a certain type of film. Yes, Queens. Christo 11 suffer. Sirki, yep. Which will it be? LUL.
Yep. You know that doesn't work very well twice. It has lost its surprise factor. That was not me. All right, one more that I'm done.
Iagra, that is your true form. Iagra, is there a decent fighter/cleric mix that isn't rations? Iagra, I desire pop.
Rations.
BRB. Iagra, maybe
Pie is
the
good.
lights pop if they are taco lights. Iagra, how are those hugs with tentacles? D.
Taco lights. Screw to write that, let me talk or I scream again. Although, if I'm going to end up playing more Valorant on stream, which I might because I've been playing more Valorant with people, I need to make Valorant agent lights. That's what I need to do. I might trace gun buddies for it, or I might make their abilities. I don't know yet. We'll see. I guess Fighter Cleric mix is better than Chex Mix as rations. I don't know. That scream when you play Valorant. Thanks, I hate it. Yep. Yep. Okay. So we need to body unit and the module handler need to communicate back and forth. I need to tell body unit that a module exists. Do I need a register module function? With a callback? That might just be it. Public void register module. So we're going to send the module ID. And then we're going to also send the modular handler itself. So if, that doesn't work yet. Okay. Bool has module config. So for configuration data, it's the for each loop. Is this a for each loop? I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. For int I equals 0, I is less than configuration data modules dot length I plus plus. Loop over each element of this. If configuration data dot modules at index I dot ID is the same as the module ID, we have the data. Modular config data. We call it data here. Not date. I do that all the time. Data. Data equals configuration data dot modules dot at I break out of the loop. Oh, and so this is true. And has module config equals true. We found it. Now, if we have it, Then handler dot update module config. And we're going to send the index or the ID, and we're going to send the module data. Okay, now we come back over here. Public, because we're calling them from outside of this. Void, want blueberry pie with whipped cream or similar? Yum. Ooh, those are both yummy. Update module config, which I typed wrong is what I just learned. You're going to take a string module ID, and you're going to take bodyun.module config data. Oops, I'm not going to do that there. Bam. Okay. That's one way. It's not enough yet. We also do the if we don't have this. What are you yelling about? Oh. There we go. Happy? Are you happy now? Diet days are hard. Oof, yeah. Okay, so if we don't have it, we need to create it. So then I guess we just go configuration. Oh crap, it's a freaking list or the freaking array. Okay. Configuration data dot modules. Okay. Module config data array new modules equals new module config data of a length. So Ruben chat is so quiet. Because everybody's just lurking for platinum because they're not interested in this, which is fine. I'm doing this for me. I don't stream for you guys. I stream for myself. And then this equals new modules. And what we gotta do is we gotta go through because the real nerds are here. This is true. It's true. You don't stream for me. I stream for you, Starquake, specifically you. Yes, that is true. I just couldn't tell them about it because I wouldn't make them feel bad. 0. It's not that I'm not interested. I just got a bit on my plate right now. No, that's totally fun. I'm just making fun of it. That's okay, Weaver. We're not at the point where I can offer input because I have no idea about coding. Yeah, which is fine. I'm just chatting, hanging out with you guys while I do this. Because I said I was going to stream today. So I needed to stream today. Because I am a man of my word most of the time. But I wasn't interested in playing any specific games today. So I decided I'd just do this. There we go. Yeah. I can save the config file here. Beautiful. So now if we don't have it, we had it. But to upload a stream VOD to my YouTube channel, nice. And then just chill. Remember the pat? Thank you. Then why do you wait until so late? Honestly, because I'm really busy during the rest of the day, okay? Sup? Hey there, Alex. How's it going? Yeah, so this isn't the fun creative part. This is the boring Cody part. So now, notice, no modules in this file yet. It's really hard for you guys to see, but still. If I did this right, when we boot this up, it should save the modules into here. It didn't because we never told it to register. Okay. There we go. Yo. Okay. Now, add to context. We come down here, we go bodyun, instance, register module, module, object name, and this. And we do this if bodyune dot instance does not equal null. Now we might be good. Yes, this is true. During the day during the day in the UK, I am sleeping. Why are you not there? Trying to end module. What's the error? There was an error here. What was it? What was it? Oh, did you respond to something my hello while the advertisement was playing and it went for long and I thought I would? I did. I'm sorry, Alex. Hi, how are you? Yeah, stupid ads. Have I ever used a dating app? I have never used a dating app. Nope. I know a bunch of people who've had like varying levels of success on dating apps. But you're so young, so I just don't care. I'm not currently actively looking for somebody else. If I was, maybe I'd use a dating app. I haven't been in a very long time. Just pleased being me. So what was the actual problem here? I think it's lost in my try catching. Oh, I just need to print the error out, of course. To argue or not to argue? That is the question. Do I have energy? Huh? What are you not arguing with? I'm a BF after less than 2 weeks on Tinder. We have been together soon 2 years. Nice, nice. You're not looking, just curious. I know it's popular nowadays. No, this is my heads or tails. Gamble all. Nice. That's a good way to do it. That's a good way to do it. The problem is I don't think I can just catch generic errors. We didn't error in here because we would have known. Right, right. Also, we never got to this step. Base module, we can go over there. I think in dating apps, you just need to know what you're searching for and be good at spraying out the bad eggs. Spying out the bad eggs. Yep, that's probably true. I don't know. Have no experience with it. Damn, gotta write a love poem. Okay. Sorting. Sorting. That's a good word. That's a better word than that. Yes. I matched with the woman who asked me who my main was in League, and I said Heimerdinger, and she unmatched me. That was me, Alex. I'm sorry, Alex. That's amazing, though. Body don't exist. Registered module exists. Okay, you know what? When in doubt, break it. Now it will tell me the errors. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Oh, I understand what happened. Yep. When in doubt, break it. There's a toggle comments in here, right? Wrong tool. The tool I use for work is toggle comments. Okay. Okay. It's because modules doesn't exist. Because we created this before we did that. There we go. Now when we try this, we should get them both there. We have 2 elements here with blank IDs and not enabled. Okay, well, we're getting there. Come up here. We have no IDs, but they're both enabled. And this thingy here. From the document, you can see these are our modules. We do not have the data here yet. Okay, let me delete these. Go back to Unity. Let me shut that down. Oh, of course we don't have them yet because we didn't actually create that data. Duh. So we come in here. You see how we got this data here. We got to go data dot ID equals module ID. Enabled can be false for now. It's fine. Which is, I think, is a thing we need to pass into here. But we set everything as false to start, so this is fine. So now we have it. Let's update module, or that's a register module. We need an update module as well. Okay. Okay. So now this step, if we found it, I'm gonna put it. Let's go bool enabled. We'll put it right there. Data dot enabled equals enabled. And now this will be I should cut this back here if we don't have it do this. We're gonna do everything here in one step. Because we don't need to get the data out anymore. Enabled equals enabled. Bam. Okay. And then we're going to save this. And this can actually just be returned. Okay. Try to make a Ultimate Chicken Horse map. We could try that one day. Should be invite or Sejuani, though I'm getting into playing Annie and Zyra again. I do like me some Zyra. Thinking of writing a love poem for someone. I won't give it to them, but I can write one. That sounds fun. I hate playing against Heimerdinger. With a team, it's fun if you can play him. Yes. He probably does get no love. Heimer's actually pretty good. Last time I checked, Heimer's being played as like an 80 carry in bot lane. Not actually 80. He's being played as an AP carry, but I don't know. I haven't really looked at the meta in a while now. I really only play ARAM League and TFT. The Secret of my Out. Yes, yes. When I jungle, I played a lot of Kayn. I like Viego. I'm not very good at him because I played him once, but I like Viego. I play Kayn. I like Rek'Sai as well. Okay, now when we boot up. Aha, look at that. IDs. We got them. Oh, sorry, you guys didn't see that because I didn't change the panel. It's fine, because we need to be here. I'm moving fast now. You don't need a callback. Okay, toggle module. Module set active, and if bodyune instance does not equal null, then bodyune instance update module. You don't know your own ID, but we can get it. Module.get object. Oh no, you're just ID. Okay. And then state or toggle is on. Bam. Okay. Pretty sure she knows I adore her. Just like I'm pretty sure she only sees me as a friend, but it's cool. We're still great friends. Gotcha. See, how sure are you? Have you heard the bad reviews of Jump Force, the original Jump Force? Because I'm not surprised. It was a fun game to play for a little while, but like, I got bored of it very quickly. Okay, but now, here's the real test. We run it. There we go. Ha ha ha! It's enabled now. And now it's not, and now it is, and now it's not, and now it is, and now it's not, and now it is. Man, I'd love to play Jump Force if it was cheaper and free. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so we saved that configuration. We got to pass it to this now. So. When we register the module, if we have it, we need to update it back with the data, which we do. So now, when we get that data back, we need to just do something with it. We need to say, do you have your own toggle stored? You don't have your own toggle stored. We have to store that. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're not storing these by module ID. I mean, we kind of are. Okay. There's an easy way to do this, I'm sure. But let's do this. For int I equals 0, I is less than module IDs dot count I plus plus. If module IDs I equals module ID index equals I. Found it. Break out of that loop. Now, we need to grab. Restore the game object. Restore the game object. Okay. Crap. Free is technically cheaper, is it not? Cheaper could also imply equality. That's fair. To be both free and be crappy, there's implications that I have a brain. We all know that's not true. Also, I don't slut share. Yep. Like a slutty girl or a bad bee. Oh dear. This is what happens when I leave you guys alone for a couple minutes. People sexually active or not. So there's something rattling around in there. Want me to check? I guarantee you there's something in there. Yes. It might be acorns, but there's something in there. Dum. What I need to do is I need to store the module panels, not the module itself. Now we're good. Okay. So now, game object module panel equals modules index. Now module panel get component module panel element dot toggle. Oh, there we go. Toggle dot set is on without notify. What is on? Can I set this? Equals data enabled. Yeah, that works. Okay. So now, you run this. The first one should be on. The second one should be off. Oh. Very close. Very close, me. You gotta have your toggle. There we go. Set to an object? What? How is this not set to an object? I'm confused. I'm confused how that triggered, but whatever. Okay, let's go back. Let's take a step. Let's look at it. We got a bunch of errors. Kind of expected that. Adding the module had an error. Adding the other module had an error. And this one triggered. This is the fun and tedious thing of coding. Yes. I don't know how this triggered the error now. It changes the my toggle. I think that's the problem. Because we had things called toggle in here. That's most likely one of the problems. And you've got to go change to my toggle. If you watch College Humor's D&D series, I have not watched College Humor's D&D series. I've heard good things, but I've not watched it yet. I'm very behind on Critical Role. Okay. We got Happy Fun Time errors again. Something in here broke. Is it modules? I think it is, because you need to be module panel. Ah, it's because you're module panel elements, not game objects. You know what? Let's do the. We'll do this smarter. I'll make this smarter. Module panels.add. Module panel. So then I don't actually delete. I don't override any of this. We're just storing more information than I probably need. There we go. Now we come down here to be modules, module panels. Now we don't need to do this anymore because we already have it. Let me go like this. Bam. Do a miniseries with Matthew Mercer. Actually, too, I recommend it. Ooh, that's sweet. I will have to check that out. Pretty sure she never really lightly flirts back. Besides in the UK, she's on the other side of the world. That doesn't help. I've done long distance ish, like in my own state, which are still hours, but not pleasant. Did not work well. Although me being a full-on hermit doesn't help either. Got the same error again when I ran that. Okay, while I like these try catches, they're causing me problems. Hell? Okay, there we go. I'm like, why did getting rid of part of that break the other? There we go. That's better. Let me run this back again and see if we get better errors. Now my try catch isn't stopping it. Yes, null reference. My toggle is a null reference. probably is, because we changed a thing called toggle and we renamed it. Yeah, my toggle needs to be set to its own toggle. Okay. Aha, that worked. Now if we do that, it should save it. And we run it back again. They're both enabled. Beautiful, beautiful. This guy didn't get deleted like he was supposed to, but he never got initialized, so that's fine, I guess. That's true. My past experience doing that are almost all negative. Last time the girl who I thought was a good friend decided to ghost me and has never spoken to me since. Well, that's an asshole move. Maybe for the best. Yeah, that sounds like a maybe for the best. Unfortunate in the moment, but probably for the best in the long run. Okay. Well, we can now store this configuration data. Right? We can store this. We're getting there. We can pass information from the front end to the back end. It's not quite how it works here. We can get it back up to the other side as well. Active is being toggled appropriately. I'm now realizing I'm naming multiple things, multiple places. I think that's the basic of the system that I need to build. The boring stuff. This is going to be a details from some other things later. They need to be designed before I start building it. Okays. I'm going to run to the bathroom real fast. I'll be right back, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing. Whether I need to continue working on this or if I want to, chill and do something else or just chat about other things. Either way, I'll be right back in one moment. Okay, so I am back. Hellos. What a miss. A raffle. Don't mind if I do. If there's anything else when guys tell you they're gonna want to do anything, and in like 30 minutes there is a are not gonna want to do anything sexual, and after 30 minutes there was a dick in what? Excuse me, what? What did I miss? The ghost. Ghost is uncool. I have gotten one back now that he is a GF. Yep. Friends who were more than friends, who are supposed to now just be friends, but are not actually friends because they want more than friends. Nice. Yep. Ooh, a plate of curly fries. Yes, plate of curly fries are good. Also, a guy who I haven't talked to, who I haven't even thought about doing anything with, that stops talking to me because they don't want it. What? Okay. Fries. Yes, fries. Boys can be weird. Girls can be weird. Everybody can be weird. Can't even talk to the opposite gender. People be mad. People be stupid. Try not to ghost, but sometimes it's pretty clear that they only want to talk about or get one thing, and then the topic gets yes. I feel that. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I was thinking. I think I'm content with the state that we've gotten this system to today. For now, the next part, I need to draw up my design for the next part. Because I need to take a step back. I need to think about it. And I need to think about a bigger version of it and expanding it. Because if I don't do that, it's going to be problematic when we move forward. 0, Miss Strawbreaker, 0. Hi, Ange. Hi, sorry, I'm chilling. I just opened her stream and went, hi, I'm lurking. Have fun, because I'm streaming. So she comes to mine and does the same thing. I love it. When I talk about anything, like this one guy, he greeted me again and we exchanged the emptiness of pleasantries. Oof. So great boys are weird. I mean, yes, boys are weird. Girls are also weird. I've gotten other pictures unsolicited. But yes, yeah, human males can be weird. Anybody can be weird. Not for me. No, not for me. That would be crossing a couple lines. I did say no, and I'm glad you acknowledged that. Yes, I agree. That's it. It's unsolicited feet pics. Yes. Boom. Now that I'm content with where we got this, what do I want to go from here? Do I want to do something else? Do I want to do... It's me. I said it is. It's Eric. Yep. Do I want to... I don't want to play Valorant solo. Do I want to do something else? I want to marbles. We can marbles. Good marbles. I do collect dick pics though, but I don't think guys feel it as fun when you want to put it in part of their collection. Okay, let me be very clear. I do not understand that. Like, I would never send that. Why would you want that? Unless, of course, you have a collection like Miss Jawbreaker. I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I don't understand. I don't like it. Nope. I mean, again, not my thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Not really my means of operation. The girl asked for it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Even then, I don't know. I said Dingus Man unsolicited? Probably. uh we might have been talking about it on stream, and then you sent it to me. Oh no. So yeah. That's what happened. We were talking about it on stream, and you were explaining that your family game night got a little spicier than you could share on stream, and you're like, "Can I send you the picture?" I'm like, "Oh no, if Iagra thinks it's too spicy, I mean, I guess." And then you sent it to me. Yes, yeah. You know, you're good. You're good. And even then, it's not really that bad. That's different. That's totally different. Totally different. But yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, no. Anybody sending me unsolicited, properly not safe for work pictures of any kind is crossing the line. Yes, there's the line. It is right in front of that. But yeah. But again, not my thing. Also, no thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, but no thank you. Oh man, I feel so bad for like women on the internet. Just blanket statement. Where there are other people who don't understand that line exists and then do it. I mean, no, let's not get weird, Eric. Just ban me now, Greg. I'm gonna ban you for the Grego. That's what I'm gonna ban you for. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. They say they get dick pics. Where are they? Send them to me. I don't know. You could ask. You could ask them. Because again, not my thing. But yes. I didn't add anything fun new to body to play with right now, did I? I don't think so. We're working on the new stuff. I mean, the new stuff we were working on today, I am pleased with this. I'll probably chip away at it more tomorrow. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow night, by the way. Can I post a link, please? You can post a link, Sir Quay. Yeah. As long as it's not, like, violating TOS link. I had to put on my profile is that I reserve the right to doodle embarrassing things on unsolicited dick pics because fetishist dick pics don't do it for me. That's fair. Miss Jawbreaker has asked for dick pics when guys try to hit on women with dick pics. No, I don't get any. Sorry, I just want to send them when they don't want it. Richard Branson. Technically unsolicited. Nobody asked for it. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I like Miss Jawbreaker trying to type consent. Big fan. Oh God, why would you share that? For the record, he shared a picture of Richard Branson as his unsolicited dick pic. Yes. Rude to Richard Branson, but whatevers. I know, yeah, but like I'm gonna put this on YouTube later. And I need to like, make that clear. Right? Just want to watch the world burn. I mean, some people be like that, though. Some people be like that. I just went for the most famous Richard. Dick is short for Richard after all. This is true. This is true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. I choose chaos every day. Yeah, I know you do. Yeah, I know. That's what, I need a more chaotic light mode, right? We need to do like this. This needs to do random light models too. That needs to happen. I know, maybe we can do that real fast while I'm chilling here. Let me save this other body and project and close it down. I found flaws in the blend method again. Is that the hue averaging shifts a little harder than I think I wanted to. Lights burn. There's fire. That needs to be fiery, like more fiery. There are peach. Mm-hmm. Okay. Boop. There we go. This is a normal body in. No, it's not, Miss Jawbreaker. They're still just normal acorns. Okay. So when we get random in, where's my random function? Change to random colors. Okay. This is where we do it. Then I need to do lights. Set model. I'm gonna get a random model. What is my model data? It's called models, right? Models, yes. Okay. So light model data model equals list. Oh, no. Models. Shift. Oh, it's because I'm like, why isn't it showing it for you guys? It's not showing it for you guys because it's a different VS Code window. There we go. Models random.range from 0 to models.count. That's fine. And set it to model.image. Bam. Okay. So now if I come over here and I turn off the welcome system and I run this guy back in this window, right? I go down here and I connect. Okay, we're connected. Why do we have a Santa controller? From Christmas. Yes. It grabs random models now back there. Also, I hate skull. It needs to come off. Bam. I'm too good at this. Delete skull. There we go. Skull's not an option anymore. And where's my... Just I gave you my Santa, but the very next day you controlled it away. Yeah, it was the thing that spawned the Santas across the screen. Where's my change of model? Change to model. Okay. Light stream set active. Data is low. Okay. That's what I need. Because we're going to turn it off. Damn it, okay. So we're going to turn the light string off. We're going to have random lights. Why would you want that? It's the thing that made Santa fly across the screen and drop presents. That's what it did. That's not what I needed to have on. Okay. So now if I go back to this window, I can see. Now for Wednesday. That was 3 months ago. What? Yeah, I know, right? You can see that's why it's the Santa spawner is turned off. I have a Santa spawner. Yeah. That has some great sounds like Oh my god. But that didn't play through the desktop audio, I think. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah. With that one we have
It's the real Santa, praise Jesus.
That's the good stuff we built for the holidays. Bonk. But yeah. Easy fix. That'll be in the next body and release for Wednesday. It'll be great. It'll be great. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's like 10 o'clock. I guess I could just wrap up here. I don't need to stream any longer. I enjoyed doing some programming on stream. That was fun. It's nice to have some people to talk to when I'm tearing my hair out, trying to figure out how it's going to work. I do need to go through and like fix a bunch of things still and actually design a lot of systems. That needs to happen. Oh yes, if you haven't watched the Snyder Cut, I actually really enjoyed it. I mean, I think I need to watch it again to really rate it. But it's much better than the original cut. I like the longer form. I know some people don't like 4-hour movies. That's fair. I thought it was cut up nicely into like comic level stories for each part, which I appreciated. I like the dark side was actually in it as well. Rigged. Naturally rigged, yeah. Sorry, I had to turn it off until it was not my not Cirque toggle was on. It was the same thing, kind of. I mean, it's like 80% different. It's a similar-ish. It's the same characters. They didn't reshoot anything. I think it was just Whedon didn't use a lot of the original material Snyder ended up shooting beforehand. So when they redid it, I think there might have been some reshoots, but not a lot. To make it up. Hello, Ashul. How are you? How are you? Welcome. I could watch it again. Aquaman is always worth it. It's like 2 hours longer. Which is nice for me because they actually developed some of the character backstories, which I appreciated. And like the relationships with their other characters and their parents, which is the major point for Barry and Victor. Yes, more Aquaman. Yes, there's more Aquaman. I was wondering why too. I mean, sometimes you're gonna bonk people. No. I don't think there's any naked Aquaman. I'm sorry. He takes his shirt off once. I am sorry. I don't think there's any of that. That is good enough. Yep. Send Miss Jawbreaker back to horny jail. That is her proper place. I need to finish updating the rest of this body and system so that we can make the lights cooler again. That's on the list. But I don't have that in me tonight. I need to go to bed soon because otherwise I won't be a functional human being tomorrow. And I got some meetings that I'm really not excited for. A post-it list? I do have a post-it list. I do. I also need to finish wiring the second computer to this one, so I can get my my second size going. just go easy. Same. I need to take time off, but this project keeps failing. Like to start for stupid reasons. And I can't take time off until we've got it going. And I don't need to be on call for support. Oh, it's 3 a.m. time for bed for me. Good night, all. Good night, Sir Quay. Soon 3 a.m. Yeah, I'm gonna get going soon too, because it's 10 p.m. But I have work in the morning. I like the sleeps. I do like sleeps. But yeah. No, I need time off. I feel very burnt out. Which just is a sign that I need to take a step back from work and like not think about work for a few days. I can ask for time off. I shouldn't ask for time off during the launch of the project that I am in charge of. Might have been doing some heavy twitching and I hate it. Oof. Cut it off. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. It was a joke. Yeah, different parties keep having different issues that keeps pushing back our launch for it. And we're very close to the launch. Like, I can't take the days of the launch off. Right? Like, that's not cool. Because if something goes wrong, I'm the guy in charge of this piece. And if I'm like, oh, I took the day off. Not cool. So I have to wait till it all goes. How long until the deadline? 2 weeks ago. We'll see how I won't know until the meetings tomorrow. That's a problem. Because somebody's got to change something to make this work, and it shouldn't be me because I did everything I was supposed to do. Some other people did it. But I think it was a lack of communication on some other people's part. It's not ultimately a big deal. We can do it. We can fix it. It's just a pain in my butt. But that is a possible. A lot of people in projects, he always has his phone and email on and never really has vacation. Yeah, I mean, that's how it would end up for me. I would take a couple of days off, and they would expect me to still be available for emergencies, and I probably would be. In this case, I'd be taking time off just for my mental health, and I'd just be chilling at home. I would just sleep in, and I would just not work, think about work for that day, and I'd still be available to at least my team and the people that I work directly with for an emergency. That's not a problem at all. But just, not working on it and letting go for a minute would be nice. But yeah. I do need a break. I do. It's just I haven't had a good time to take a break. I have a lot of days, so I plan to use them. I haven't had a day off since... Well, I haven't had a day off that wasn't a holiday since September. I haven't taken vacation. Yes. But okays. I think I'm going to wrap up about here so that you guys can go to bed too. But also I want to go to bed. I want to go get some ice cream and chill. I do need a long vacation. I do. I want to take like a whole week off one day. I just like, if I'm taking a whole week off, I want to do something. As much as I love just sitting in my room doing nothing, I would want to do something. I mean, honestly, I need to take some time off and just clean. Just like literally unplug everything. Sleep is something. You're right. You are correct. But okays. I think we're going to wrap it up. Adult vacation. Huh? Yeah, right. An adult vacation. So I have time to actually take care of stuff. But yeah, no. I think we'll wrap up here. Ooh, even 20K. Nice. So for now, thank you all for coming and hanging out and just chilling with me while we worked on Body in this new form. You guys got a peek under the hood of how some of the module stuff is going to work. I think, let me see who's on. Is Angela still streaming? Angela is still streaming. I don't see other friends on. So Angela gets the raid, even though she's playing Valorant, and that's kind of opposite from this. No, Miss Jawbreaker, no consent. Of course. I want bodying to be better. I like making cool products. Please see the amount of effort I put into making my stuff cool and good. I like that. It's important to me. So it works. The side effect is it lets other people use it too at some point. So I like that. But for now, we're right, Angela. I do not think I'm streaming tomorrow. I have a prior engagement. It's not that exciting. I just told people we would do some stuff, which gets in the way of streaming a bit. If things clear up or I have more time, we'll be back. Wednesday, I'll probably be doing some D&D prep stream. Maybe trying to get some friends to come on and do Foundry with me and go through it again. So we're ready for Sunday. So Wednesday, 7:30 p.m., I'll probably be streaming doing something. It'll most likely be D&D related. Saturday will be Jackbox games, and Sunday, noon Eastern, will be D&D right now. Most likely will not double stream Sunday, because all the stuff that I do during the day before my stream is just going to get pushed after the stream, but we'll see how it works out. But for now, thank you all for coming and spending this time with me, whether you won, lost, laughed, cried, followed, subscribed. I hope you had a good time. I hope you come back at more good times. For now, though, I am going to go and raid Angela and get ready for bed. So you're all welcome to join me there. But for now, I will catch you next time.